Tricia, it's kind of official. You have become the Raccoon Lady.
Up all night, is it something shady? Heck no, it's just the Raccoon Lady. The Raccoon Lady. Raccoon Lady. Raccoon Lady. Up all night, nothing shady.
Tricia's going to Raccoon Jenny's place a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, on Friday, next Friday. I'm going to go and help feed the raccoon.
Hang out with Jenny's raccoons.
Yeah, if you're new to this drama, I found out fairly recently that Tricia's obsessed with raccoons. Like, obsessed. Loses her mind, wants to raise one as a baby, domesticate it, all of that. Fantasy, we shall call it. And then, oddly enough, I don't know if you manifested it or something, but it showed up. You guys know what a sucker I am for anything on Instagram. Showed up in my feed, a woman with an account called Yardtopia Adventures, where she is a raccoon whisperer and hangs out with them every evening. Like, plays with them and feeds them. And then I recognized the name, Jenny, in the face. I go, I think she's a listener of ours. Send her a note. I was like, Tricia's obsessed with this. She's like, I know. We got to get her over here. And so she literally is kind of a raccoon whisperer, and she's invited you to hang out.
Yes.
This is progressing.
Yeah, like this is a big deal to be invited in to the little raccoon sanctuary. And I was like, what time should I come over? And she said they normally start showing up for dinner around 9:30, 10. And she said, but Walter, who's the smart one, he knows to come at like 9 because then he gets the best choice of the food. So I think I'm going to get there like 9-ish. Maybe meet Walter first. I desperately want one of them to hold my finger.
Hey, if you're planning on going to Fredericksburg, things are going to be changing out there dramatically really, really soon. Tricia's got it in the story we love in just a moment. Hey, tomorrow we're going to be passing out some good juju. What is good juju? Good juju is the little bit extra that you may need for something this weekend that you've got going on. And we give you the juju, and it's just like a good luck thing. And it will help you out with whatever you've got going on. So if you've got something like that and you want some good luck, you can use the talkback button on the iHeartRadio app. Tell us what you've got going on, and then tomorrow we'll give you the juju. All right? We know you're busy. You can't call in tomorrow if you have a million things.
This is no cost. This is free.
Yeah.
Not many things are free anymore.
No, not at all.
This we give out for free.
So if you want some good juju, some good luck for something this weekend, tell us what it is by tapping the microphone on the iHeartRadio app and recording your message. Fredericksburg has really seen a big change over the last few years, and now it's about to change even more.
Yeah, it's getting fancier and fancier. Did you guys know that they are planning to build the first Waldorf Astoria Hill Country Hotel in Fredericksburg?
A Waldorf Astoria.
A Waldorf Astoria.
That's a very old brand from the East Coast.
And very fancy and hoity-toity. We've been to the one in New York.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It is.
They've been saying that because of the wine boom, they're saying like Fredericksburg is the Aspen of Texas.
Yeah.
And because of they labeled it that because of all the private jets at their airport.
People coming in and out.
For the weekend.
Just for the weekend.
Rich Texans flying in for the weekend. Go, Mama wants to go sip some wine with the girls and go poke around, right?
Wow. I mean, to me, Fredericksburg was always just a up and down the street once and then moving on to the hill country to go deer hunting.
Right. Airbnbs, little mom and pop Airbnbs.
Have some Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shop up and down the main street. Now you're freaking staying in the Waldorf Astoria. They have a lot of other luxury developments that are being built around there too. But
now I want to go deer hunting in the hill country and come in after the hunt to the Waldorf Astoria.
All bloody.
With your dead deer in the back of the truck.
Hey, will y'all chef do something with this here? I know it's not real big, but can you just get some backstrap off this for me?
Oh, you got blood smeared all over you walking through the lobby.
And then all the rich people looking like, what are you looking at?
You want some deer?
Yeah, you ever had venison? That'd be very funny. So I'll tell you, things are changing.
God.
Things are changing.
Yep.
It's the JB and Sandy show. This is 98.1 KVET. Good morning. JB, you want me to tell everybody about your older woman love, or do you want to just own it yourself?
That's fine. I don't know if you're making a mockery of me.
Trying to shame you. This is a long-time love. This is not like a new thing.
If you're going to do anything about it, better move fast because she's getting up there in years.
I need to make. I'm running out of time to make my move.
Yeah, it's 98.1 KBET, JB and Sandy, along with Tricia, our number 844-390-KBET, if you want to be a part of the show. JB has it for a long, long time, and he's been through thick and thin with her, too.
Yeah.
He has.
Well, she did time. I was stood strong.
Yeah.
You were loyal.
You were loyal.
You waited for her.
JB loves Martha Stewart.
I don't care how snooty you think she is. I just love her.
Here, go
And
ahead.
she did, remember the Sports Illustrated bathing suit
Oh yeah.
a couple of years ago?
Yeah, she's 84 now.
Wow. Well, they're making a biopic about her, and she
Ooh,
got
who could play my precious Martha?
she kind of spilled the beans on who would play her.
Who do you want to play you?
I don't know. I've been hearing rumors.
Really?
I think there's something in the works right now with
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett called Good Thing.
Kate Blanchett.
You don't think she's hot?
I do, but I think Martha Stewart just pulled out the hottest name she could think of. So for her image, you know what I mean? To protect her image, like a beautiful woman's going to portray me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But she's beautiful. She's been
mean-
around a while, but
You got to have a glamorous actress play that. You can't just throw Amy Schumer in there.
yeah, that's,
Right.
Yeah, that's
No
true.
offense to Amy Schumer.
No,
I'm
no,
a
no.
fan, but you know what I mean? It's got to be.
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres would not.
No,
Yeah.
it's got to be someone that in real life you think is a poised, or we won't buy it.
True.
Like
Very true. So
Do you like Martha, Tricia?
I mean, she's
You just
fine.
can't
I like
relate
some of
to
her
her.
recipes. I've done some of her flower arrangements.
Have you
but-
seen her modeling photos from her younger days?
no,
Yeah.
but I bet you could show me.
man. She's
JB's seen 'em.
gorgeous.
Really?
In the 60s too, which is like the hottest chick era.
Right. Right.
There's a great photo of her sailing. I like sailing.
She's very well rounded.
You know, we could do that. We could go
Yeah.
sail the East Coast.
Yeah. You could do that. You could hang out like at
Nantucket.
Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
I feel like
Places
she'd be
that.
real bossy.
Yeah.
Like in
Don't-
all
I think-
situations.
But I think JB might like that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That might be his
Yeah,
thing.
he
Yeah.
didn't have to make any decisions.
I'd be her boy toy.
It's JB and Sandy, 98.1 KVET. JB, I've got a question for you that will tell us a lot about you. It's a very difficult question, though, okay? It's JB and Sandy's show at 98.1 KVET. Here is the question. Tricia, you can jump in on this, too, but it's really targeted at guys. Let's assume that you were one of the few people that got on a Cap Metro bus this morning, right?
All right.
Okay. You're on the bus,
They've been having some bad luck lately.
Yeah,
Anyway.
be careful on that bus.
and the bus is full, and you've got a seat.
Mm-hmm.
But in front of you is a senior citizen woman standing, a very pregnant woman standing, a guy with a cast on his leg and crutches standing,
Ah.
and a woman with an infant holding an infant just standing there on the bus because it's standing room only. Who do you give your seat to?
I knew that was the question.
Well, first I would finish my ham sandwich.
From Thundercloud?
I think that defaults to the elderly.
I do too.
Because, did you feel like I know there are all kinds of pregnancies? My wife had a very good one, like she was very active right up. I mean, no issues, but some people, women are bedridden with difficulties. But I think even the pregnant woman would default to the elderly woman, right?
I agree.
And then even the woman with a toddler, you said?
Yeah, the
Or a baby?
infant.
I think she would still default to an
Right.
older woman.
Yeah, and the dude on the crutches. Sorry
The
about
dude's
your
real-
luck.
He's
You're
fine.
yeah,
He
you're
needs
fine.
to be more careful.
You're fine. So you go with the older person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it always, I mean, it was hammered. Respect your elders was hammered into my head.
Right. But wouldn't you, if you did do that, go to the other thing and go, dude, sorry, bro, but she's old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're pregnant, you got an infant, you're
Or
on
you can make them all
crutches.
play rock, paper, scissors.
That's the best way to handle it. You're right.
Everything in life.
Oh, 98.1 KBET. It's the JB and Sandy show. Good morning. You know what I was thinking yesterday? I don't know if you guys were thinking this too. You know what Austin really, really needs?
What?
Another coffee shop.
Oh.
Another
Hard to
coffee shop
find.
chain to show up. And by gosh, news comes out today, we're getting one.
Yep.
It's about time.
It is about time.
Tim Hortons a Canadian coffee shop chain. Have y'all heard of it before?
I have, yeah.
That's something I would trust Canadians on, making good coffee.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They can't guard maple syrup to
Can't
save their
trust 'em
lives.
with maple syrup.
But
Can't
that's a
do
funny
that.
watch. If you had the great maple syrup heist, hysterical. We don't have time right now, but very, very funny. So Tim Hortons is a Canadian-based coffee chain coming to Austin.
Yep, they're building one out on Palmer Lane.
Austin does very well with coffee shops.
I know there's tons of them. In fact, one of my best friends in Frisco is convinced all we do is hang out in coffee shops in Austin. We don't really work.
Yeah.
Which is partially true. But then you see like these Dutch brothers are popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was thinking in my head, how much money is in coffee? I kid you not. I can't remember the source. I was, watching YouTube videos or something, and they were interviewing a couple who had opened a coffee trailer. This is not even brick and mortar like a Starbucks. And he was like, yeah, we struggled the first couple of years. Now we do about $700,000 in revenue a year.
From a
Wow.
coffee
And
trailer.
that was-
trailer.
That was his struggling first year, 700,000, or now he does?
Now they've turned the corner. He's like, we struggled the first couple of years, and he goes, now we did 700,000 in sales.
I remember there was a coffee trailer. It was a sexy coffee trailer at 620 and 2222. Like, did you see Landman?
like Land-
Like
Man.
bikini coffee
Yes.
or lingerie coffee.
It was bikinis, and I only went there once.
Liar.
Got your fill.
Yeah, but they didn't. They clearly that business model doesn't work here. It must work in Midland. But do you remember? Remember Sexy Scissors?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
on Lamar.
Yes.
Across from Kim Fung.
Because we used to go eat at Kim Fung all the time.
Yeah.
That was one of our go-to places. And there was a bikini haircut place. Or was that lingerie?
No, I don't.
That was lingerie.
Yeah, it was lingerie, and this is how.
Did you
long
ever
ago,
go there?
Well, as I was about to say, this is how long ago it was. I went there for a haircut.
You ain't got no hair.
I shaved my head 25 years ago, so that place didn't make it either. So Tim Hortons is coming to town. Do they have an opening date?
They're going to start construction in July up on Palmer Lane. So, yeah, they already have one in San Antonio. The Canadians are moving in to Central Texas.
Beauty, eh? They'll apologize for moving here, probably.
Right. Sorry.
It's a JB and Sandy show. 98.1 KVET. Good morning. Hey, just a warning, if you're heading to the coast, if you're heading down to Corpus or to Port Aransas or anything like that, you need to know a little. You always need a little warning before you go to the coast. Like, don't make too many bad decisions. But this one could affect your limbs.
It's something that all humans fear more than we should.
Yeah, there's great white sharks. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
They're cruising.
There's a couple of tagged sharks, so they know 100%. They've been tracking a couple of sharks. One is called Lee Beth, 2,600-pound shark, has made its way down the East Coast.
The East Coast.
And they made it around into the Gulf.
Oh, wow. Is this unusual?
They've been tracking these for a long time.
Does it say if this is? We don't see great white sharks normally in the Gulf.
There, some recent confirmed great white sightings was one in early 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one that tracked. That was this one Lee Beth that came from South Carolina all the way around the East Coast into the Gulf.
It's just rolling up into Port Aransas for a
Just checking
smoke.
it out.
Yeah,
She's in for a smoke and a couple shots of Jack Daniels.
game pool.
Little tchotchke.
2021, there was a 1,000-pound female great white spotted.
You know how people sell their plasma? Maybe she's just selling some teeth.
Make a nice necklace out of it.
Yeah, she's just like, you guys need some
I
teeth.
never, the sharks took out the middleman. They sell directly to the tchotchke shops.
That's what's
Oh,
going
my
on.
fin, my teeth.
Have fun if you're going to the coast. They're way out there, though. It's not like they're going to be paddling around the beach,
I
right?
mean, you never know.
I
I think you stay on the sand.
I just know there's a bunch of guys huddling up at, I don't know if Woody's is still in Port Aransas, but they're all sitting around going, let's go get us a shark,
Let's go
boys.
kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go get, what's her name?
Lee
Lisa?
Beth.
Lee Beth
Lep-
is the 2,600-pound tagged shark that they've been tracking.
Boys, I'll be back here in about 6 hours with Lee Beth. Just hang tight.
Lee Beth is all silly Ben.
You're right.
Silly guys.
Man.
Stick around. Angie is in at 10 o'clock, and she's got your tickets to the iHeart Country Festival. Your next chance to win coming up at 1. Hey, before we get into this, how we wrap up the show every day, I did get a DM yesterday from a listener that wants us to know that learnt is not proper. She said, it's learned, what you learn, not what you learned.
That's why we say it like that.
And I was like, I know. And I wrote her back, and I was like, I know. We just think it's funny to
Just say learned.
say
Because we're all proud of learning, yet we can't even say that correctly.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So she wrote back, and she's like, oh, my gosh, it was right in front of me. How did I not figure that out?
I love it that she heard it, though.
Right. So, Carol, thank you very much for pointing that out. We do wrap up the show every day with some of the things we learned.
Yeah. So a caller, Chris, called in and threw down a weird gauntlet about the Mustache Hall of Fame. He said that he could beat Riley Green for the best mustache.
Yeah. He said that his was pretty strong. So we took some calls and asked who should be in that Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're the usual suspects. Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, but the overall winner, the best answer by far, was Yosemite Sam.
Yep.
Oh, my God. I never even thought of that. Hilarious. Another thing we learned today is my raccoon visit is set with Raccoon Jenny a week from tomorrow, Friday the 24th. I will be going over to sit with her and all of her raccoon friends to see if they accept me into the fold.
Going to meet Walter.
I'm going to meet Walter.
That's a long time to think about it. I think you just want to set it up as soon as possible.
Well, I mean, I know, but I think she's got to prep the raccoons,
Yeah.
let them know I'm coming.
Yeah.
Can't just pop in.
I sent you all the video. She was telling the raccoons, and she put it on Instagram, that she's on the radio now.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see
I
that
saw
clip?
that. I did. Yeah.
They're on the radio. They're all on the radio.
We also learned that Fredericksburg might be getting a little too fancy, a little big for their britches, with the Waldorf Astoria being planned to be built there. Wow. Hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not the same old Fredericksburg.
Think they're going to sell the tchotchkes in town in the Waldorf Astoria gift shop?
Probably have like a Tiffany's or something in there.
Tiffany's
Man.
version. And finally, we learned Sandy called JB out on his love for Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I will be on opening day at this biopic if it happens. And I don't go to the theater very often.
But you're going to go for Martha?
Yeah, by myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want your wife to go? She is going to have a biopic made about her, and she thinks that maybe Kate Blanchett is going to portray her.
Hey, before we go, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be passing out some good juju. If you need it, tap the microphone on the iHeartRadio app. Tell us why you need the juju, and we will share it with you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. We will do this tomorrow morning. Angie is coming in next, and I got a new sign-off, guys. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm going to play it, then tell me if you recognize it. Whoop, wrong button, Sandy. Hold on, let me fix it. I'll fix it. Bear with me.
Don't get up.
Don't
He's
get
got
it.
it.
Don't leave
You
yet.
got it.
Don't leave yet.
You can say goodnight to this one.
Craig Way.
Yep, Mr. Cragway.
Mr. Craig Way. That's what he says on like a long touchdown run or a long pass or something. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.